Okay, so as I've mentioned the past few days, I am wanting to go over my revision tactics today. So I'm just going to jump right into it because it's exam time. I don't want to be wasting your time. I don't want to be wasting my time. So let's go. The main thing that I feel like is important while revising is to have a plan. The past few weeks I've been actually revising for the first time all the content. So I've been making sure to keep a plan. This was last week in my journal. It's pretty much all lectures. So if I go through just Monday, parasite control, intro to biochemistry, intro to urinalysis, lab med sample collection, blood and urine intro, then I've got stuff for YouTube, Lutz design channel, then virology 1 and virology 2. By the way, I can only work in my room. I cannot work, I say I can only work in my room. I can actually work in a coffee shop as well. I can't work in a library. That's a no-go for me. Mostly because they're always really busy, whereas the coffee shops I go to are often, especially to work, really quiet. Just a little bit of background noise, and I also put one headphone in as well. But the problem with working in a coffee shop is you have a limited amount of space. You can't take up 3 acres with work of textbooks and stuff like that, and I'm also restricted to just my laptop, whereas if I'm in my room I have my computer, which is just high performance and stuff like that, and I've got 2 screens if I need to. Everything's just so much, it's a lot easier here than in a coffee shop. So yeah, I can work in a coffee shop and sometimes do, but it's mostly I go to take breaks. Anyway, back to the video. So when I sit down to work, I always make sure that I have a drink on hand. So I have a glass of water on one side and a hot drink on the other, so either a tea or a coffee. Then I will turn all my computer screens on, get Spotify on my left screen, and start playing some instrumental music. I can't work without music, like a lot of people seem to be able to. I also cannot work with music on that has lyrics. They can't have words in or else I will get distracted. So I always put on some video game soundtracks are a good one because they're specifically made for concentration while you're doing something. So like SimCity, The Sims, just kind of repetitive but not. Orchestral instrumental music like that. That always I just can't work in silence. So I'll get that playing and then I'll let that monitor switch to the screensaver, which is just a clock. Then on my main screen I'll get up notes and presentations, anything, depending on what I'm actually doing, I'll get that up. Then I will get down highlighters, textbooks, pens and notebooks and everything that I will need, and I will set that all up to basically so I have quick access to anything I need. Mostly I normally have my keyboard and mouse right in front of me, then I'll have my highlighters, pens and stuff just in front of them, notebook right by my where my right hand would fall naturally so I can quickly take notes, and then the textbook above that so that I can quickly flick through it. Just get everything prepared, ready for I'll spend an hour doing one topic, then I'll take a break, normally around half an hour, just to clear my mind, and then I'll start a new topic, unless I haven't finished the first topic, obviously. I think it's easier to stay on track and concentrate doing shorter intervals more regularly than to do big blocks of 2 or 3 hours, then having lunch, then doing a big block of 2 or 3 hours, and having a longer break. I feel like it's a lot easier to get distracted and unmotivated doing that. I feel personally. Obviously this is all just my opinion. So that's the lead up to exams. when it actually gets to exam time, I will then prioritise the exams depending on how confident I am in that topic and when the exams are as well. So, for example, these past few days, I've had my preclinical science module and my care and communications module. So I have prioritised them two first because I know that I have breaks after them to revise everything else. So I've prioritised them two these past few days and looked at them individually as modules, and then gone over what I feel confident in and what I don't. And I find it important to not worry about it. And this has been something that I've only recently learned, literally in the past few months, is to just not care, because there's nothing you can really do about it. Obviously, the lead up to exams, the worry kind of motivates you, I feel. But once it gets to exams, it's important to not worry, because once it gets to about a day or two before the exam, most of the information you cover will not sink in. You need time to actually reinforce knowledge. So if you're learning something completely, then there's no point. So I will look at stuff and realise I do not know this at all, give it a brief look over, but I will not waste my time looking at it, because there's just no point. And really, it's kind of just hope that it doesn't come up. And if it does come up, you've prioritised your time correctly, really, because you've spent more time looking at other stuff that will have also come up, and you can get marks there. And right now, in first year of university, all I need is 40%. So, yeah, hopefully I've got that in the lectures so far, in the exams so far. Today's went okay, by the way, so I can take a breather off that. I'll always keep my phone nearby, but I have an app called Forest Stay Focused, and you basically switch that on, and you will then, you set a timer, so an hour, and during that hour it will slowly grow a tree, and it'll block the rest of the phone's functions. So basically you can't really do anything on your phone, and I keep it there so I'll keep my phone nearby so that if I get distracted, I'll go to check my phone, unlock it, and I'll see the app, and it will stop you from, it'll kind of just get you remotivated, and I don't know why, but it works. What else is there? I think they're the main points. I think it's just best to stay focused, take regular breaks. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below. And it's just important to not worry, and stay calm is the best advice I can give, really. I drink tea during exams. I drink so much tea because it just helps you stay calm. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you tomorrow. See you later.